Okay, Rod, working on King today. Couple of things. I know we talked in our video about timeline, or excuse me, we talked via text about timeline, trying to have him ready by middle August. I'm going to do everything I can to get him ready for you as quickly as possible. King still definitely feels very much like a puppy at this point. It has not put everything together. But the next 6 or 8 weeks, of course, we're going to see a lot of growth, a lot of change. He's definitely going to be a dog who's very compliant. I mean, he just sits here like he's like, okay, we're good to go. Very even keel. He is not a maniac, which is nice. Um, what I'm totally confident in is that he is going to make a phenomenal um, hunting dog and a phenomenal companion. He's going to be awesome. He's just so easy to be with. He's going to make a great pet, as well as a good hunting dog. I also wanted to show you. You can probably see in this video, right here on his neck, is that scar. I told you he got a pretty good cut right here on his neck. Oh gosh, what, 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago, something like that. It's gonna leave a cool scar. Chicks dig scars, man. So that's awesome. But anyway, that's all looking good, and everything is he's growing and doing the stuff he's supposed to. So I really like what I see. But we got to get this guy ready to hunt. So I thought I'd kind of come in, give you a little closer angle today, and show you what I'm working on. Um, Sometimes it's important. Hey, big fella, put Tycho away. But sometimes it's important to be able to see exactly what am I doing, not just how is the dog doing, but to know, okay, good boy, to know how did I do it. You know, some people like to know how the sausage is made, and some people don't. And if you don't care to see this, that's okay. That's fine. I don't mind. But I thought I would show you what I do when I'm working on this force fetch process because um, it's important to understand that this is kind of the foundation pieces of what we're looking at. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put him right here on my left side, and that way you can see him better on the camera. And what I'm going to do is most young dogs will lean into me like this, which is, um, them being affectionate, them showing, submission to me. So we started off last time kind of doing some of our formal obedience, doing some of our holding your hand. Yes, that's a good boy. Yes, you give kisses, don't you? I want to show you how we're working on hold and ear pinch for force fetch. So um, King is doing pretty well with hold. He's actually got a nice grip usually. All I'm doing is just giving him a little bit of a support on the bottom of the jaw here, and my left hand is pushing on his chest. I'm trying to keep him from leaning too far into me. I don't want him to push into me so much that it knocks the bumper out of his mouth. Good boy. Good. I'm just kind of slowly shaping this hold. Boy. Give. Good dog. And he had a nice hold there. Like he still had a grip on it, which is what I'm looking for at this stage. This stage, I want to see him actively holding, not just keeping it in his mouth, but actually holding it with his jaw muscles. That's a good sign that he's got a nice natural hold. And we know that he does. I mean, he's been retrieving since he was a little baby, so he's going to retrieve. That's not a problem. This is just simply about, trying to get those mechanics polished up. So that's looking good. So what we need to do now that I know he'll hold is we need to get him to actually fetch. Fetch meaning is going to be the command, meaning I want him to pick it up, to get it in your mouth. Open your mouth and grab is ultimately the goal here on command. So the way that we do that is, let me turn you around so you can see a little better. Okay. So I'm going to take my right hand that's holding the stick in front of him. My left hand, I'm taking these two fingers and holding his collar. And then with my pointer finger and my thumb, I'm just gently applying pressure to the ear. And I'm going to hold the stick right in front of him. And so right now I'm squeezing. And then as soon as that stick gets in his mouth, the pressure comes off. Now, King is actually a pretty low pressure dog. He is not going to be a dog that I think you'll ever have to really get on to. I don't think that he's ever going to be a dog who is intentionally defiant. I don't think that's his nature. I think he's more of a pleasing dog. He wants to do what you want. You just need to tell him what that is. Good boy. And we're still just kind of reshaping this hold. Just Nice little, good boy. Give, good dog, good. And of course, he absolutely loves the praise and affection. Anytime I need to teach King something, praise is the way to go. So that works nice. So we'll go again here, a little bit of a squeeze. I'm gonna use my thumb to get in there. Nope, I dropped. Good. And what's nice here is he's doing a little bit to try to escape the pressure. He's moving, he's trying to get away. He's giving me a little bit of resistance, which is good. That's very normal. But he's not like falling on the ground or rolling over on his belly or anything like that. The other thing that we're getting here is a really good response is the fact that after we've applied the pressure, the grip is actually strengthened. That's actually a common thing that we see when we do force fetch is that once the dogs understand that the pressure goes off when the stick is in your mouth, they tend to have a better hold on it because they don't want to let it go because the pressure is associated with the stick being out of their mouth. They want to keep it in there. That's kind of the whole goal of what we're working on. Good boy. That's a nice hold. And right now, all I'm doing with my left hand is I'm simply holding, pushing against his neck and his chest to keep him in a straight upright position. He's actually, all of his mouth stuff is perfect at this point. I'm very happy with that. He still wants to lean into me because he's trying to please me there, and that's okay. That's just fine. Good. Give. It's very typical of a young dog. Notice as soon as I let go, he immediately comes into me wanting some love and wanting some affection. So that's very much his style. That's who he is a lover. Let's do one more right here. Okay. We're gonna go squeeze. Good. The other thing that's nice here about King that I'm noticing that I thought I'd mention while I was doing this video, King is non-vocal. Some dogs are very talkative when they do this. They'll moan or groan or whine or even sometimes bark when you apply pressure. King is not. He's very quiet, and that seems to be his style. When he's in a crate, he really doesn't bark. He's a non-vocal dog. Now, obviously, like if someone comes into the kennel or some other dogs are out running in the yard, he's gonna bark at them. But like in terms of just like his natural tendency, he's not a vocal dog, which is kind of nice. Good boy, good hold, good. Give, good. So I like what I see with King. We're doing fine. Progress is moving right along. We're going to do everything we can to have this dog totally ready to rock by this season. He's going to be great.